Got to get right real quick. Got to get right real quick. All right. Why is that still red? I guess if you can hear it, that's all that matters. All right, let's enlarge that a little bit. All right. Tonight, I'm actually going to go over, the benefits of why do the pranayama and why do any type of meditation and things of that nature. Now, I actually, again, most of you know that I was charged with RICO back in 2010. I actually went to trial 2012. Well, during that time, one of my daily routines or nightly routines was the pranayama. It was the actual slowing down of the world for me because I do it now. I'm getting back into the discipline of doing it because the benefits that I see are overwhelming. And what I mean by that is I look at the 10 minutes or 20 minutes that I'm doing the actual connection with the exercise as something it slows down time. Now, if you've never sat still for 10 minutes and with no sound, because a lot of times when I'm doing it, I have on either these or one of my other sets of noise canceling headphones, which are Beats anyway. But I normally have on headphones, but as you can hear, I have soundproofing in here and I do it in here as well. And it's almost an eerie silence. So if you've never sat still and just allowed the world to just be calm for 10 minutes, it'll probably be difficult, which is why a lot of people don't do it because they're used to the introduction of chaos into their lives, which allows them to believe being chaotic is living life, when in fact it's the silence and the acceptance of nothing is what allows you to not only experience life more, but to actually become more involved with life because now the hustle and bustle is not part of your day. So before we get into it, the purposeful breathing, because that's one of the bigger context of it. You're breathing with a purpose because your breath is not just something for, sustained life. It's something that you're doing deliberately and you're learning how to control it, which means you're taking control of yourself and you're taking control of your life. So, one of the benefits, because we're going to talk about several different aspects of it, and it's the physical health benefit of improved lung function. Because pranayama can strengthen respiratory muscles and increase the ability to hold your breath. These are some of the practices that are used in military training. And I believe David Goggins, he speaks about it, but he doesn't use the term pranayama, but it's still purposeful breathing. These are techniques that are not secret. They are not something that was just brought up a few years ago. It is something that has been handed down through century and past century and all those good things. And it's one of those where the controlling of your breath allows you to control your emotions. It allows you to continue to be able to think when there's a stressful moment around you. And the improved lung function allows a greater or expanded lung capacity because the average person, they can't hold their breath a minute. because, one, they'll go into panic. Well, the more experienced can hold their breath, which is generally swimmers, for up to 2.5 and even as long as 3 minutes. Now, those are trained people that are getting to those points. But again, it is something that is possible. And when you get into that realm, it becomes more and more common. We do reduce blood pressure. Well, one of the things, pranayama can help lower blood pressure, which can reduce the risk of heart disease, which can reduce strokes, and which can reduce peripheral vascular disease, basically help prevent heart attacks. And as you age, you go through these phases of the body changing. As your body changes, you have the thickening of the blood, you have the less exercise, you have all these things that are impacted in you. Well, this allows, again, to continue that circulation. It continues to improve. It enforces oxygen into the blood. So that's one of the greater pressures for it, because again, it's relieving a lot of those things that go into poor habits, poor discipline, and an undeveloped life. Pain relief. Now, a lot of us have this, and me, I'm one of those people. I played sports when I was younger, and I did a lot of stuff, and even now I do a lot of walking for no damn reason. And even when I go and do the light work that I do, I experience at times back pains. Pranayama can help, listen to those words, can help relieve muscle and back pain. But again, it is not an instant thing. This is a lifestyle thing. So you have to continue doing this to reap the benefits of this. So creating the discipline within using it allows you to be greater while using it. The mental health benefits. You reduce stress. Now, here's the thing. Pranayama can help reduce stress and aggression, especially in high stress situations. Now, all of us are introduced to that, because what they tell you to do whenever you're feeling and you're anxious, you're ready to go, the first thing it tells you is take a deep breath. Now exhale. Do it again. What has happened is now you're controlling your heart rate. Now you're able to pump some oxygen to your brain, because what it is, you're allowing that adrenaline dump to now work for you instead of working through you or to you. And that's what happens, because even when we're in high stress situations, because even as you get older, let's say you're going to have a checkup and they say, oh, your pressure's high. What do they tell you? Take deep breaths. This is pranayama. Take a deep breath. And what did it say? It lowers your blood pressure. These are all beneficial things, because now you're not waiting till the situation happen. You're actually taking control of it prior to. This is your insurance for doing these things. This is how you create that discipline. You're creating it to reduce the stress before the stress even comes upon you. These are the things which allow you to continue to think in high stressful situations. Now, this is one that's a benefit for me, which is improved sleep. And what it does, it allows you to not only improve your sleep, it allows you to improve your sleep quality, which is because, like me, I can't, my mind just races all the time. So I'm up, I'll get up in the middle of the night at 2, and then I'll lay down again. And then I'll get up again at 4:30, and then I'll lay down, and then I'm up again at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And now I can't lay down anymore, because if I do, I'm just sitting in bed. My body's still tired because I've never allowed myself to rest, because my mind was never quieted. These are things where it doesn't say you're not going to dream. It doesn't say that it just allows you to slow the world down, which allows you to slow yourself down, which allows you to slow your thoughts down. Because now everything becomes more purposeful and guided and easier to deal with. And again, reduced anxiety. It can reduce your anxiety levels, which can improve your mental focus and awareness. And that's one of the things, again, it brings your stress levels down. It introduces oxygen, brings your pressure down. Now you're in the moment instead of the moment being in you. You're able to stay focused and look at the things that are going on around you. Now you can make clear decisions because you're not anxious. You're not jumping around. You're not experiencing the moment. You're actually controlling that moment. And enhance cognitive function. It can improve auditory and sensory motor skills. Well, again, for me, I talk a lot anyway. And I guess the sensory would be, the other aspects, the touching, the seeing, you're noticing why? Because the world isn't moving 1,000 miles per hour. It actually is slowed down. And that's what I mean. We're having these conversations and we're doing these things because we can now see them differently, if that makes sense for you. Now, some of the other benefits is improved mindfulness. Now, when we're talking about mindfulness, it's in the sense of you're able to deal with others better because, again, they can't stress you out. They can't place upon you burdens that you're not accepting because your discipline doesn't allow for that to happen. Which, again, this is something that I use in my RICO trial and the preparation leading up to it. I didn't just grab on to something, didn't just gravitate to something. I actually was able to be in the moment, do it correctly, and then go upon, and do the other things that was necessary to get to where I need to get to. Because, again, the things that were going on the outside was not bothering me or interfering with what I had going on the inside. Now, this might be something for later. It's reduce your cravings. And I don't think cravings is the right word. I just putting stuff down. But it helps curb, how do you put that? Either addictive habits such as quitting smoking, quitting drinking, quitting extra snacks. The things that you are addicted to, it can help get rid of or even help you quit those things to help move you to a different place in your life. Now, an improved immune system. It can improve your immunity by increasing the amount of oxygen, strength, energy, and nutrients that reach each organ in the body. I'm going to say that one more time. It can improve your immune system by increasing the amount of oxygen, strength, energy, and nutrients that reach each organ in the body. These are the things that that's the main focus of it. Overall body health creates overall mental health. And these are the things that help you become better. Now, one of the things I want to actually pull up, because we're going to do a little bit of pranayama tonight before I go off, because I want you guys to see what this app looks like so you can download it. It's the one I use. And take advantage of this discipline and what comes along with it. So, can you see it? No, that's actually really bright. I'm gonna have to figure out something. But when you open it up, that didn't even get any better. Okay. Well, there's a little man. I'll see if I can actually put up another one. But it is on one of the videos I currently have up that's on this channel. So it's, if you just type it in, pranayama, it's in the App Store. It's not banned from TikTok, like TikTok and all that. But anyway, good fun. So let's take a minute, because even like now, for those that don't want to sit Indian style and don't have the mobility that's necessary to kind of sit and cross legs, you can sit in your office chair. You can sit with, because the main points are, you want to sit with your back straight. Now, if need be, slide up against the wall, right? Which actually, it looks like I'm leaning back, but I'm actually sitting up forward because my chair is the, what do you call it? The ergonomic chair, which forces me to kind of sit up straight. And if I lean all the way back, it forces me to poke my back out and all, my chest out and all the other stuff. But it looks kind of weird, especially on camera. But anyway, this is one of the things, because you still have your holes, and I'll actually go over which each finger represents or means. Now, in most cases, if I do this or when I do this in the morning, I don't have my jewelry on. A lot of times you won't see, I'll have one t-shirt on or something like that. Or I'm actually wearing a lighter colored shirt. It's just, for me, it's the mental of it. So give me a second so we can set this up and we can start rolling. Because I put it on beginner. And then when it opens up, it has 4 tiers: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then custom. Well, don't do custom. I do beginner. And then it has a section for length of exercise. I put that on 10 minutes. Then you do breathing patterns. Because you're a beginner, I put it on 1-1-2, which is basically 1 inhale, hold, and then 2. You would then exhale. But again, it's one of those things where if you don't do it right the first time, not a big deal, because it's something that you can train yourself, because everybody's not doing 3 minutes the first night out. So this is a gradual buildup. And even the first few times you do it, you're probably not going to be able to sit and focus and concentrate. Now, I'm going to actually put this up here. You can either follow it or, yeah, we'll figure this out, because at some point we're going to have this thing where we're doing it together, where even on the screen it tells you inhale, hold, exhale. And I'm just going to do it based off of the actual app itself, and I hope you guys can hear it. If you can't, just kind of follow along, because again, it's 10 minutes, and generally each breath is 30 seconds. Inhale 15, hold 15, exhale 30. If you can catch that. Inhale 15, hold 15, exhale 30. Ready? Let's go. Uh-oh. Hold on, we might want, let's reset that. All right, let's go. I'm going to inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. If during this exercise you're starting to feel your heartbeat, it seems like it's getting louder, it's because it is, because you're now focusing more on your actual breathing. You're slowing your heart rate. It is becoming more focused. So continue growing. Keep going. Ready? Inhale. Oh, shit. Ugh. Ugh. 1 minute. All right. In time. Oh my God. Well, just remember, this allows you to take control of your life and the aspects within it, reduce your stress, help you have more mental clarity, and kind of relieves your aches and pains. Helps, because I still have them. Improves your immune system by introducing more oxygen, and it allows you to improve your sleep quality because it slows the world down for you. Now, I'm going to again go into the aspects of some of the things I do, even with the chanting, and some of the things I say, why I say them, and what are they geared to do, as well as the subconscious programming with binary tones. These are things that allow you to interact and see things that are in front of you that you don't see in front of you. So, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully, we'll be having more of these. Yeah, I guess see if we can do this nightly. Thank you guys.